Hello and welcome to Battle with the Best of Them. This is Dr. Yakman here. Wow, look at this. Just a straight up hypno out in the wild. Oh, you don't see that every day. That surprised me. It just popped up on my radar. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Some of them I'm going to save for the next video for next week, because otherwise this video will be too long with me rambling. Or whatever, but the current events that are going on right now are still Shiny Rayquaza, and I still don't have one. In fact, the last raid hour was this last Wednesday, and we got some Rayquaza raids in, even though it was a little bit less organized, but no Shiny. So, but the other event that just started yesterday is Jirachi. So, and I'm at that point now where I can evolve a Feebas, because I have walked it for over 20 kilometers. You have to walk Feebas over 20 kilometers. I think as we go, we should, for Sudowoodo and for Chansey, you got to walk Happiny a certain amount of distance before you get to that point, and also Bonsly. So I think I'm going to start walking some of those just to have those in preparation already. Some people had Feebas already in preparation. They either knew this was coming or just expected this to be one of the things that was going to happen. And they did rightfully so, because they were ready faster. But this is one of those bottlenecks that they put in the Jirachi research. But also the Jirachi research, I am going to be bringing, I'm going to be going over the different things that you have to do. I'll be bringing my Nintendo Switch in with Pokemon Let's Go into GameSwap, where I work. I won't be working there tomorrow, but I will be working there Saturday, Sunday, and then back again on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be doing this for a little while. Usually I only do it when they have the Shiny Meltans, or some other kind of Meltan related event, but this, one of the tasks that you have to do for Jirachi is get 50 steel types, or psychic types, because that's what Jirachi is. He's steel and psychic. So Meltan is steel, so that helps out. Also, if you have, or when you go through the tasks, you get magnetic lure, which in my items I have all three lures. It's mossy, glacial, and magnetic. Save your magnetic lure for when you get to that task where you have to do, where you have to catch 50 psychic or steel types, because magnetic lures will attract some steel types to the lure. So that's something to keep in mind. And we're going to test something right now, though, because I do need to do this for my field research, and I have my friend here with me, Shiro Kami. And let's go into, are you ready to trade? Alrighty. Well, I'm going to open your gift anyway, just to see if this is going to end up being a lucky trade. If it's going to be a lucky trade, we're going to do something else. Nope, not lucky. Everything turns orange when it's lucky. But, so she needs her third Whismur for her task. I've already got 3 Whismurs. It's funny how when they have these Whismurs are so everywhere, and then all of a sudden yeah, I'm pretty sure I rated this already and it wasn't very good. Let me praise this real quick. Yep. So I'm gonna send this to her because she needs a third one, and supposedly this is supposed to work where, like, when you send this, trade a Pokemon. That's the thing that I needed for my end of week field research here. Boom. Okay. So does that count for your third one? You go to your research. Let's see if this is any good. Nope. Did that count for your... It didn't count for your third one? Wow. Okay. Well, then that theory is wrong. I heard somewhere, like, if you trade a Whismer, then that counts as your third one that you... But obviously it doesn't, because it's not a catch. So she still has to catch a third Whismer to advance. Meanwhile, I do not. I'm ready to go on my field research. I just have to evolve the Feeboss. But there's so much news that has come down. There's a new update in Pokemon Go. The water event starts tomorrow. And they gave more details on the 20th on the Ultra Bonus Unlock stuff, which in the last video had a lot of speculation. I was right about Unknowns being in eggs. I was right about Deoxys going into T5 raids. That was the mythical that was coming down. And I was right about the Unova Gen 5 Pokemon coming. But there's more about the bonuses, but I'm saving that for next week's video, because this week's video is going to be more about the Water Festival, which starts tomorrow, 4 p.m. Hopefully they don't mess it up like they've done sometimes before, where like it's 4 p.m. but then the stuff doesn't come to us until 7 p.m. That's happened. I can't remember which event it was, but that's happened before. Because I'm going to be at Riverscape, close to the water, and I haven't been to Riverscape in a while to do something like this, and I have the day off tomorrow, and boom, I'm doing that. I missed the very first Water Festival, and that's when the Shinies first came out. The very first one was Shiny Magikarp, and I didn't get a Magikarp for a long time. But also with the Water Festival, we're going to have more water types in the wild, in eggs, in raids, and in field research. And then the closer you are to water, you're going to have higher evolved types like Wartortle, Blastoise, so on and so forth. You're going to have 2 times catch or hatch candy, and your buddy that you're walking will be half distance. So when you go to walk him, it'll take half as long to do it. I'm going to be switching my buddy over to Magikarp, which means it'll be, instead of 1 kilometer, it'll be half a kilometer every candy that I get. I have plenty of candy for it, but it's just an easy one to walk and blah blah blah. That's also going to be part of the Jirachi research too, which I'll show you in the infographic later on in this video. But that's not going to help you. Like if you're still walking your Feeboss to get the 20th or the 20 kilometers to get to the point where you can evolve it, that half distance is not going to half that. It's going to half the distance for your candy, but it's not going to half the distance for you evolving. You still have to walk Feeboss. Let me show you. Feeboss. This is the one that I'm walking because it's 1 click away from perfect. Boom, see that? Not perfect, but pretty close. If you haven't noticed this, the Milotics, or I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but what Feeboss evolves into, if it's female, it's going to have longer ears, or hair, eyebrow hair, or whatever this is. And if it's male, it's got shorter, but all of mine are female because I guess females are the best. The ones that I've gotten have been female, that have had the better stats. So, but I'm changing my buddy now. Back to Magikarp. which is this really weak Magikarp. I've walked him forever. Let me see how many. If it shows us 849 kilometers. Oh, that's ridiculous. I have over 4,000 candy for that. Speaking of which, we don't know what the last page of research is, but it could be something crazy like, since it's Gen 3, let's see here. For Jirachi, Hoenn region, it could be something like evolve a, what is this? Well, no, I was wrong. I was thinking one of the other Pokemon that were in here was a part of that, but it's probably not. The big one was probably Milotic, which is already done. And let me see if I'm saying that right. Yeah, Milotic. So, that out of the way, I'm ready to do all this and show you the next page 3 here. Claim reward. Thanks for your help, Dr. Yakman. Your Hoenn Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Whismur you caught, remind me of the line. Now, here's something. At GoFest, it was very much focused on taking pictures and also focused on music-type Pokemon or, you know, instrument-type Pokemon to get to the point where you could get to Jirachi. That seems to be a focus with this one too, although they're spreading it out more because it's not a 3-day thing. It's a long stretch here, but we'll get to that part later. Also with the water event, there is going to be, and I'll show you this, when you hit 4-star, you show your perfects, which recently I got a Meowth from Texas that was perfect, so that's nice. A Lola one, that is, and a 7K egg. I have a Crawdaunt, when you know, perfect, boom. And I also have a Kingler, perfect, boom. As a part of this Water Festival event, Crabhammer has been introduced for those two Pokemon, and what you know, they're both perfect for me. So, yeah, I'm just gloating right there. And then Shiny Barbo and Carvanha are coming into Pokemon Go tomorrow, 4 p.m. Our time, and the Lake Trio at the next raid hour, which is next Wednesday, will be hitting their respective territories. I think that they're giving you one last chance to get your, which in our region it's Azelf, to pop up, to get that during that raid hour, and then they're probably going to migrate. That's just, you know, that hasn't been confirmed. I could be completely wrong about that, but I just feel like the splash page for Pokemon Go shows them kind of spinning around like as if they're moving. They may migrate, and as a part of that, you know, you get one last chance at your current regional Lake Trio, which is Azelf for us, before it moves on to Uxie or I always forget the name of the other one. But whatever, I've already talked too much about the Water Festival and the Jirachi special research. There's also the Montreal with the Shiny Yanma coming soon, but not much can be said about that right now. There's plenty of other things to talk about. And then I already talked a little bit about the Ultra Bonus that's coming up after the Water Festival at the beginning of next month. We'll get into that more on the next video. But this video, I want to cover, or I'm already covering a lot of stuff here. But my recent stuff that has been good, I've gotten a couple of cool shinies. This one was traded to me, and I gave her a really old Pokemon to make it lucky. because I did not get any Suicunes on that day. And she got 2, and she gave me this one, so thank you so much, Hirokami. And I really have to thank I caught this one in the wild, but I really have to thank, she changed her name, but it's C. Buckingham. It was Chiaroscuro, or I'm probably saying that wrong, and maybe that's why she changed her name, because everybody was saying her name wrong. Who knows? I don't know. But she gave me another one of these, so that's my 3rd Shinx. And then I caught I think this is my 11th Eevee today, Shiny Eevee. So that'll be up for trade. And can't remember if I've already traded off a shiny, but I did hatch this Sneasel that was in a 5K egg. 5K eggs are not useless anymore. There's plenty. They've equally spread out all of the shinies that are possible throughout all the different eggs. So that's great. And then let's see the Luckies that I've gotten recently. Yeah, a couple good Luckies there. And then here's the, I haven't really purified any, but I can show you the recent shadows that I've gotten. I did a couple this morning. I got a Grimer for the first time, Magikarp for the first time, and there was another one more recently. Maybe it was Poliwag, I don't know. I can't remember what it was. But, you know, mainly of the starters and the and Rattata and Zubats and stuff. But still, though, I got some newer ones. So, and there's more of them coming in with this upcoming update, including Pinsir, which that'll be cool to get in shadow form, I guess. Let me see here. There's no new dex entries for me. No notable distance ones. Nothing of note for rating. This is an upcoming shiny. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be going shiny here pretty soon, but we're just going to focus on the Water Festival. And moving on, I'm going to go to these pictures here. This is rare to find in the wild. These are just my anomaly pictures that I go through when I do these videos. Now, I had taken a picture of all the weeks of the Ultra Bonus to piece them together for my theory, but then they released more information on the 20th, as they said, August 20th, and, you know, I was right about some stuff, and well, I wasn't really wrong about anything, but they added a lot more stuff to that, including Shiny Mewtwo and a bunch of other shinies, and wow, I mean, that's rare to find in the wild. Here's my lucky one. There's my Sneasel stats. These are the shinies that I have up for trade here recently. This was to try to get your tickets to the Safari Zone in Montreal. I really wanted to go to that. This is the first time in a while that I've had these all empty for my research, so I took a picture of that. And then the eggs have been hatching over on the side recently as a glitch. Also, whenever I take pictures, it's always when somebody or one of the Pokemon's eyes are closed. But this is when the Jirachi research first started happening. And as you can see, you got as a reward, you got these special lures, which is great. And then this one was automatic because it's a gold badge for Hoenn region, which I already had. And then here is the rest of the research. Let's check this out. I'm on the 3rd page right now. You saw. Take a picture of Loudred and make 3 great throws in a row. Earn 3 candies walking with your buddy. Now my buddy, and it's going to be half distance tomorrow, although I'm probably will get it before that even happens, is Magikarp, which is only 1 kilometer, but then it'll be halved tomorrow because it's a water type and Water Festival. Then on the 4th page, catch 50 Psychic or Steel type. So look for nests for Psychic and Steel type, and also open your Meltan boxes and also use those magnetic lures. And like I said, I will be bringing my Switch to GameSwap so that people can come and get their Meltans. You can average Shiro Okami somehow one time got 21 of them, but you can average between 18 to 20 of them per box. So, and power Pokemon 10 times, send 10 gifts to friends. That's easy stuff on those. Battle a team leader 3 times. That's easy. Win against another trainer 7 times. Now I don't know if you're just going to let the other trainer win. I don't know, but and then the thing that's going to take time on this one is win 5 raids. So there's that. And then take 5 snapshots of Steel or Psychic type Pokemon. Make 3 excellent curveball throws. Now these aren't in succession. They're not in a row. You just have to make 3 excellent curveball throws, and those are going to be on your raids, which really stinks because you already will be doing 5 raids for the research, and then you'll probably have to do some more to get some excellent curveball throws, unless you get to a really good nest with like Pinsir or something like that. That's easy to get excellent curveball throws on. And then spin a Pokestop 7 days in a row. No one has gotten that far yet, so we don't know what the 7th page of tasks are, because this 7 days in a row really slows down everything for everybody. So there's all the research for the 1,000-year slumber for Jirachi. And at GoFest, if I remember right, they rare to find in the wild. I've seen 2 of those recently, Luminions. That's just really rare. In the update, there's Univastone, much like the Sinnoh Stone. There's black and white because it's the 5th generation, and the Sinnoh Stone was 4th generation, which is Diamond and Pearl. But what was I talking about before? I was talking about how... Lost my train of thought here. With GoFest, it was about waking Jirachi up with these musical Pokemon, and then, taking a picture or whatever. I was helping a friend. She had taken over her son's Pokemon Go account or something like that, but she had just been running with it for a while, so she was always a boy, her avatar anyway, and then she wanted to change it to female, so I was helping her do that. And she was asking me about how to get longer hair and all this other stuff, and I was like, I don't know, my avatar's doesn't have long hair, but whatever. So that's what that all was. Executor in the wild. That's rare to find a regular one, not a Alola one. This, I was really hoping. I've caught my very first, because this is the whole family of the female Nidorans can be shiny in the wild. Now, the first one that I caught was a Nidoqueen, which, boom. And then I caught 2 Nidoran females, the youngest form, and just evolved one of them up so that I have the whole family. And every time I see a Nidorina, I'm always like, oh man, maybe that one would be my, shiny Nidorina in the wild, which I think would be cool. I was talking about all this stuff with the Water Festival. There's the Crabhammer move. I don't know the stats too much on that one. There's the shiny Carvanha and Barboach in the wild. Half buddy distance. There it is. Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. Lake Trio next Wednesday. There's going to be more water type around water, of course. That's why I'm going to Riverscape tomorrow. And more water types in general. Eggs contain more water types. There's going to be more water types in raids. Blah, blah, blah. And then this is going to be one of those bonuses for the water event. Not necessarily bonus. These are just more avatar clothing items that they're adding to Pokemon Go when the Water Festival starts. And then these are the research tasks that are going to be available for Water Festival. And then there's an update coming with that Route Maker. They've talked about that before. We don't know exactly what that's going to be. And a Versus Seeker, which is probably going to be possibly for online matches. more often with, like ranked matches and finding people who are ready to do PvP battles right away. And then there's going to be a buddy system rework and a competitive ranking system and a route creation system, which we don't really know too much about that. And then, of course, the Unova Stone, which they've already talked about. So, done all the pictures, talked way too much, again, as usual. And but I covered a lot of information here. Happy hunting tomorrow with the water festival starting. Hopefully I get another opportunity to get some, because I have no shiny Feeboss. I really want a shiny Feeboss. And shiny Krabby and Kingler would be awesome. Great Rogue. Now let's see what we discovered. That was pretty sounding, wasn't it? I'm running away from that one, and here's my end of the week field research breakthrough. I got another Xeno Stone, Diamond and Pearl, like I said. And start the encounter. It's a Groudon, and it is not shiny. And it is not greatly possible. Let's see how good it is. Let me catch it. If I catch it. There's my first of great throws. Let's see if I can get 3 in a row on this. And I caught it on the first ball, of course. Wow, that's pretty good. 2 clicks away from perfect. So, thanks for watching, and like I said, happy hunting out there, and I will be bringing my Meltan box distributing device, the Nintendo Switch, to work. I won't be at work tomorrow, but I will be at work all day Saturday and all day Sunday at GameSwap, so come in if you need to get your Meltan boxes to get your steel types. So make sure you have that task ready, and then boom, you can get some close to 20 steel types right out of the way for your 50. I'll see you guys around, and like I said, happy hunting. Thanks for watching.